18-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. White Monster Beast breakfast burrito. Homemade oatmeal cookies. The banjos are a little bit louder down here. World famous burrito. My math is not mathin'. Missouri. 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Not good. Not good. It's gonna hurt the resale.
This is Jake from State Farm.
We tried so hard.
If you like rocks, this is the place for you. Here you go. This is a travel channel now. GrizWagon. The ladies love it. The guys are jealous. Roswell, New Mexico. Aliens out here. Nothing got probed. Roads got better. The sky got bluer. The clouds got fluffier. Good morning. Welcome back to the Fixin Rusty YouTube channel. I'm your host, Rusty. And today we got something a little bit different. We are on the road. I am currently north of, where am I at? New Braunfels? San Marcos? Almost to San Marcos. Headed up almost to Austin, or getting towards Austin from San Antonio. We're on our way to Poverty Tour 2026, the Pole Barn Garage Poverty Tour, which starts in Joplin, Missouri. So that is where I am headed today with a little bit of luck. We put down, let's see, it says 42 miles, but I reset the trip odometer a few miles from the house. So that's, you know, we're knocking on 50 miles so far, and knock on vinyl wood grain. We are having no issues so far, so just kind of cruising along, doing our thing here. Car's doing good. I'm just cruising about 70 miles an hour. Nothing, you know, nothing too hard here. It's not terribly hot outside this morning. It's in the 70s, so it's pretty good weather for driving. So yeah, this will be a fun one. This is, I guess, day 0 technically. Try to do as many updates on this kind of stuff as I can this week as we go along. Anything we see that looks fun, and yeah, I'm just gonna cruise here for a little while. I'm down to shoot a little over 3/4 of a tank of gas already. I filled this thing up yesterday and only put almost 15 gallons in it. So this, I don't know if it's only a 16-gallon tank or an 18-gallon tank, but it really doesn't hold that much gas. So we're gonna be stopping a lot. Get out your Platinum MasterCard. So that's the happening so far this morning. I'm gonna focus on the road here a little bit, and I'll come back with an update. Probably when we stop, let you know how things are going. First update of the day, we are at the Buc-ee's. Of course, you gotta stop at Buc-ee's. Hillsboro, I think, which is the I-35 split, where it splits I-35 east-west. We're about to get on I-35 east, going through Dallas, and then we'll pick up, kind of cut out that way. I think up towards Sherman, wherever, something. Gotta figure that out. Buc-ee's, let's see, where are we at? 211 miles in the odometer. I started that, or the trip odometer started that a few miles away from home, so I don't know, approximately 220 miles down today. We're cruising along between 75, 78 there for a while. Had the AC cranking and seemed to be okay. I did stop here. It did puke a little bit of water out of it, nothing crazy. But that overflow, I did notice after all the cycles of flushing that thing, the overflow was pretty much full already. So that's probably normal. It probably did have some heat in it, probably pushed a little bit out, and then it pushed over the top of that. So that'll work itself out. You can do that a few times, it'll work itself out, hopefully. I guess I should get the thermometer out and just check and see what stuff is, but it's been a few minutes now, so it's probably irrelevant. Let's see, what else? Oh, gas. Okay. Filled her up 11.146 gallons. This says 211.8. There was a few miles from home. Yesterday I drove this thing to the DMV, drove to my storage and back, 30 miles conservatively. So I did the math on this whole deal, and it came out to, I came up with 246 miles. That's about right, maybe even a little more than that. 22.07 miles per gallon. That's what this is telling me. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. The little 302 EFI. I got this, I don't know if you can tell from here or not, but I got this thing loaded down. 50 pounds of air is what I had in the air shocks. That wasn't enough. I had to go blow it up this morning to like 110 pounds in the air shocks. So we're sitting level now. Oh, what'd I get at Buc-ee's? Of course, White Monster. Go ahead and make fun of me, whatever. I hadn't had one in a while. It's sugar-free at least. Beast breakfast burrito, and I'll give you a report, let you know how this is. I hadn't had this one before, but they have really good food here too, believe it or not. And last but not least, my wife's homemade oatmeal cookies for the road. So we are, oh, and a life-size, family-size 18-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids, because I'm an idiot and I like these things. And that's it. All right, I'm gonna jam this thing back in gear, and we'll get back on the road and hopefully continue smooth sailing. See what other kind of podcasts I can find. All right, give you another update here in a little bit of an update. We are cruising through, where are we at? Bonham, Texas. Far north Texas, almost to the Oklahoma border here, kind of northeast of Dallas. Swung by, picked up some, I don't know if you can see them back there, picked up some marketplace wheels for somebody who's coming down from North Dakota, I believe, on Poverty Tour also. So snag those on the way for him, and we are back on the road. We'll just keep cruising along here. We've got something like, I think, 5.5 hours or something to Joplin, around 300 more miles to go. So we'll get after it. We put down to almost 340 something, almost 350 miles already. So we're more than halfway there. But we've got the car loaded down. This thing is a tank. This thing will haul anything. I mean, this got more room inside of it than a pickup truck does easily. But by the time you remove the seat bases for the rear third row seats, you can take those out and you can fill that whole bottom with stuff too, and then flip it down and shoot, you got all the storage you want. So anyways, looks like we're about to jump back on the highway here, and let's put some more miles down. Oklahoma! We are crossing the Red River officially into my home state of Oklahoma. Don't really get to this part of the state very often though. I've only been down here maybe a time or two my whole life. We're kind of southeastern part of the state. You know, the banjos are a little bit louder down here. Made it another almost 200 miles, 199.7 officially. And we are in where are we? Somewhere in Oklahoma. Tushka. Don't know that one. Tushka, Oklahoma, south of Atoka. Anyways, gassed up. The wagon's doing good. Checked the coolant temps on it with the laser. When I pulled in, as soon as I pulled in, popped the hood. They're all really good. This time around, 199.7. We put in 10.423 gallons, so we came out right at 19.16 miles per gallon, so still pretty good. Very impressed. Will report the Buc-ee's breakfast burrito, the big boy burrito, was really good. Highly recommend. 5 out of 5 would recommend. And now we're at Allsup's, and they are, it says on the sign, world famous burrito. Just looking at it, shimmy burrito here. I would probably debate those claims, but who am I to say? I'll try it and report back here shortly. And I got Gatorade, some water. Let's see, 240 miles to Joplin, a little over 4 hours it looks like, through eastern Oklahoma, so it should be a nice scenic drive. Hopefully the old wagon makes it. So far so good. We put down, I don't know, my math is not math, and 320-ish miles, I want to say. 420-ish miles. That sounds more like it. It's been a long day. I didn't get to bed till after 1 o'clock this morning, and I was up at 5, so. Anyways, let's get this thing back on the road. Let's try to get this drive knocked out. Going through Stringtown, Oklahoma right now. Fun fact, home of Reba McEntire. Bet you didn't know that. Our first casualty of the trip. The blower fan has decided it's overheated or it's done. If you watched the Mustang video yet, you saw that I did mention in there that it was connected backwards. The connector's broken and it'll go both ways. Should have looked at the color of the wire. There's a little tiny black tracer on there indicating it was a ground, and I just plugged it in. Anyways, I think that might have smoked it, or it's just a cheap Chinese part, either way. So it was working fine yesterday when I drove it, and I just decided, well, you know, I'll just leave it in and see. Maybe it's happy now that it's plugged in right. And it was working fine the whole trip, but it just quit here a little bit ago. So we still got 150 miles, and it's pretty warm outside. So it's starting to get a little hot in here. I did buy a new blower fan, new blower motor. I just didn't put it in. I just thought magically if this one would make the whole trip, you know, I just returned the other one. And that's my struggle for the day, is no AC right now. I've just got it shut off, letting it recuperate. Maybe I'll try it again here in a little while and see if it wants to work. Who knows? Scenic Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma. Very pretty lake. Pretty part of the world. GrizWagon, just getting it done. Alright, update time. We are somewhere in Oklahoma, 99 miles from Joplin. Met up with a group of guys here from the Dallas area, headed up also. 138 miles. And I put in 6.3 gallons of gas. This thing got 21.9 on that fill up. So we're ripping between 19 and 22.
The amount of smoke coming off that van is hilarious.
We're between 19 and 22 on the miles right now, and I'll take that. Follow up, gas station burrito. Not bad. It's definitely not as good as the Buc-ee's breakfast burrito, but not bad. And other update, AC is kind of working again. I had it off for a while, let it cool off a bit, and then when I stopped and got gas, I smacked it a few times, gave it a little percussive maintenance, and it's kicked on and it's blowing air again. So hopefully it'll hang in there until we get there, and then at some point I'll swap that blower motor out. But things are good right now. All right, we got about 2 hours to go.
Welcome to Kansas.
Welcome to Kansas. How did we get Kansas? Thought we were going to Missouri. Or Missouri. Missouri. Depends on where you're from.
It is your channel there, GrizWagon.
Anyways, we are in Kansas, and then I don't know if we're back in Missouri yet. We're 11 miles away. We're taking the back roads. One of the guys I met up with here from the Dallas area having some issues on his van, so she's running a little lean. I think I might have a fuel filter issue or something. We're almost there. It says 20 minutes to go, 11 miles. The GrizWagon's thrown down, gosh, 630-ish miles now, and we're getting over 20 miles a gallon on average. So it's doing the damn deal. I'm proud of this car so far. Good morning, everybody. It is officially Poverty Tour day, I guess day one. Yesterday was technically day 0, the travel day. So we are loaded up at the hotel. Decided to get a hotel last night. It was a long day and I was tired. And I didn't really feel like setting up camp, and plus I was just going to be staying at the mall anyways, and there's not really any facilities or anything there, so not really my idea of a good time. So we're at the hotel, I'm leaving here and going to head over to the venue. I think they might have a donut truck there this morning. That's the draw of the day. Let's see if old girl here will fire up this morning. We'll give it the obligatory 3 turns on the key, because this thing bleeds off fuel pressure for some reason. There we go. Works like a champ if you do that. Otherwise, you're gonna be cranking a while. Replaced the blower fan on this thing yesterday once we got to the mall, so that's good to go. Hopefully no more issues there. Transmission has decided to start seeping a little bit around the O-ring seal in the line again, the different ones, so whatever, I'm just gonna monitor that. It's those stupid lines. Anyways, I'm gonna head over there and see what's going on and see what kind of stuff we can get into.
I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, so actually it's live right now. If you have the band app, okay, we have the band app with the poverty tour is in there. And
we're coming up on the town of Pitcher, Oklahoma, and kind of see here the whole town was essentially abandoned due to, I believe, water contamination. Kind of eerie out here just seeing these houses and duplexes, and they're just vacant and vandalized and just kind of gone. Pretty spooky stuff. And of course you got Dalton's LTD. This thing is clean. We're just cruising along. The wagon's doing good. We just went through, where to go through? Miami, Oklahoma, and I met up and dropped off my delivery from Facebook Marketplace to Mortsky and his guys. So that's done. Now we're back on the road and headed towards, I guess, Veneta. Kind of go through Veneta and then still deciding if I'm just going to pick up I-44. Probably will, and just try to make some time here and get through town and maybe stop and have a, what time is it, noon? Stop and have a late lunch or something like that with some family, my family here, my mom and stepdad. So, but we're just cruising along. So far, so good. Let's put some more miles down. Back on the road, just had a stop for a few hours and hung out with my mom and my stepdad. had a little something to eat there, visit a little while. We are kind of in the Oklahoma City metro area now. Car did good. I went ahead and once we got to the Blue Whale in Catoosa, finished that up. I went ahead and left those guys I was rolling with there and hopped on the turnpike, get some miles down. We've been cruising and sightseeing all morning and early afternoon and not putting down a whole lot of miles, so I jumped on there, put the cruise at 80 and rode for about an hour, hour and a half, and got here and no problems other than our transmission cooler line is back to leaking a little bit, seeping a little bit, so I'm going to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't turn into a big problem. It's getting a little worse, but I've got transmission fluid with me, and we'll just monitor the situation, as they say. And but other than that, it's good. I hopped out as soon as I parked it with the thermometer or the laser thermometer and checked everything. It's right on the money, even pushing it that hard. So far the GrizWagon's getting it done. I'm about to hop on I-44 here. And, hell, it's already 7 o'clock. I got an hour and a half to Weatherford, Oklahoma, with even taking the turnpike here in the interstate. So we're gonna try to get down here and put down some miles. I saw on the old app, Roller Dog and Buff are back there a ways. I don't know, I didn't see what was going on, but they were still closer to Tulsa, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out what's going on there. I don't know if somebody was having some issues, probably they were helping out or something, but anywho, I gotta get on the road, get some miles down, get the GrizWag there, make some life choices if I'm gonna sleep in this thing or get a hotel. Right now it's looking like hotel again, and let's get it done. GrizWagon POV, just set it and forget it. That beautiful Oklahoma sky. Good morning, everybody. Day 2 poverty tour. Updates for this morning. Breakfast was good. Today's breakfast was a waffle, a couple pieces of sausage, a biscuit and gravy. Where are we at? The Fairfield by Marriott, so they did pretty good there. Orange juice was on point. And we're headed over to the Stafford Air and Space Museum for the meetup this morning. Hang out with everybody, kind of get the game plan for today. We're heading west on I-40 into New Mexico. I think Tucumcari is the destination today. So I-40 Route 66. So I'm gonna head over that way and see what's going on over there. See you guys a little bit. First fix along the way I've had to do is had to go through these transmission cooler lines again and fix that. They started leaking again, go figure. Got gushing pretty good, leaving a pretty good puddle under it here, and that's just being parked here a short time. So here's what we came up with. I just took this has an auxiliary cooler, has the internal cooler also. Just disconnected the line from the lower to the auxiliary, disconnected the transmission to the radiator, and we just routed those together. So now it's completely bypassing the radiator, looping through the auxiliary and back, and got those clamped, zip tied. No more leak, Bob's your uncle, and we're good to go, I think. We'll probably leak a little here, whatever's in that radiator splashing around, no big deal. But the problem is fixed, I believe, so. Topped her off with oil. She did use a little bit of oil, but no big deal. So keep an eye on it, but I think we got it covered now.
Exhaust pipes like a normal car.
Did you see him, Ryan?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are back on the road. We're all back on, just got on Route 66 here and headed from Weatherford, Oklahoma towards Tucumcari, New Mexico, and see what we can see out here. Pretty cool get together this morning. Had all the Pole Barn Garage and all his guys there. Puddin's Fab Shop was here. Mortski is here now. So quite the star-studded event, I should say. We've got, I don't know, 4.5 hours. Well, that's probably interstate, but it'll be a while. We got some distance to go, and we're just out here kind of cruising around, and we'll see how it goes. We are in Clinton, Oklahoma, Route 66 Museum. I'm gonna go check this thing out. Looks like they've got cool stuff in here, so you know, just a stop along the way. So far, transmission line's doing good. I don't see any more leaking or anything, so I think we got that taken care of. And we'll go ahead and go in here and let's check this out and see what they got. 67 GTO, very nice car. It's pretty neat inside the Route 66 Museum here. That's you, Jesse? No, not Jesse. The GrizWagon, one tiny little drop, probably residual, but everything looking good. I think our transmission leak is fixed. We've added quite a bit to our sticker collection over the last few days, and I'm sure it will continue to grow as we go. Texola, Oklahoma here, almost at the border. This is the one-room jail out here. Kind of neat. I don't know the story behind it, but the 1938 senior class has a stone in front of it. Yep. Huh. Interesting. Butch Cassidy. Kind of eerie in here. I guess there's your heater. Is that a 1061 Wix? Or is that a PF5? I don't know. It's one of those. Could be a 1060. Coming up on the crew here. Stateside. Whole crew out here at the state line. Jim's Lincoln.
Just put him on your shoulder and put it up. That's what Jim did to JD.
Well, this is my brother. He's so tall.
Well, that was fun. All of a sudden, out in the middle of nowhere, comes the whole crowd. I've been rolling by myself for a while, and I stopped in Eric to see the one-room jail, and there's one car there, and they kind of moseyed off into town to look around, and I came over to see the state line sign here on I-40, and Eric going into Texola, I guess. Texola. Where the hell we're at? Texola. And there's a whole crowd here. Inevitable Jim is here, a bunch of people, so did all that good stuff, and then we're back on the road now. I think we're gonna go into Shamrock and see what we can find here. Conoco Tower and the U-Drop In Cafe. Look at this wagon over here.
Bar has about 60 of them on the wall. Of course, the bathroom is all. It looks like a main square. My shot, I can't eat enough food.
Back on the highway here, leaving McLean, Texas, at the Barbed Wire Museum of all things. Actually pretty cool. Kind of has a history of how the West was built, I guess, in a way. A lot of cool stuff in there. Definitely a neat thing to go stop in and check out if you're into that kind of history. And it's a small town deal. It's really cool, really well put together. And back on the highway now, headed towards Amarillo. We're gonna swing by the Cadillac Ranch and to see what that's all about. And we'll just keep moving a little bit closer to Tucumcari, 1 mile at a time.
Ain't much left of the Cadillacs. They don't even resemble Cadillacs.
That's wild. Look at all that pile of paint.
That's all paint.
Yeah, sheets of it. Getting a little sketchy out here. Just got done with the Cadillac Ranch not too long ago. Back on I-40 headed west towards Tucumcari, and the skies are getting a little dark out here. And checked the radar. I had my co-pilot check the radar. And anyways, we got some storms and all that. So we're monitoring the situation. We may have to. Jim's got something going on there. He may need a little assistance about an overpass or something with his window here soon. So as of right now, we're just rolling along. I think we're just going to take I-40 all the way into Tucumcari.
We're going to hit a front here pretty soon. I bet you it's windy.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but
yeah, I'll pull it off in the right lane here.
Yeah, good idea. We're not too terribly far from it. I think it's probably inevitable. No pun intended.
Cows flying through here. Maybe we'll rethink it.
Our phone will beep with one of those warnings, right? I mean, right? Getting a little dark in here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'll try to sync this up with the windshield. I wish you could see what's out to my left. It's interesting to say the least. These clouds are awfully low and awfully dark. And we just crossed into New Mexico. 2 claps and a Ric Flair. And it's still getting dicey. We got a convoy of 5 of us here together at least, so that's good in case something happens or we get, I don't know, blown off the road with a tornado. 10-4.
Not bad. Because semis in front of me are kicking up so much mist, I want to be able to see what I'm heading into. We're in the worst of it right now. We're going to be in it for about, must be about 10 minutes. Copy.
Are we having fun yet?
We're about a quarter way through the red stuff.
What about the purple part?
I ain't got no purple on my radar. It's just dark. Well, yeah, I ain't got no purple.
That's good. Maybe that moved out a little bit.
We're going to back it down about 50 miles an hour. 5-0. That's too good. Too good. Backing it down more. 4-0. 4-0.
Backing it down 40 mile an hour now. Shit. Jesus, but it's coming down. Wow. 30 mile an hour. Oh my goodness. You can feel the pressure changing inside the cabin, coming to the doors.
Hail.
We got hail. Shit.
I can't see it anymore, Dan.
Man, I can barely see your tail light. Got it. Oh shit, that's big hail. Fuck. Fuck.
flowing over right now? Yeah. Right hand side, right hand side. Alright, coming in behind the wagon.
Alright. It's gonna hurt the resale. Now a good time to call my insurance company and put full coverage on this.
I mean, depending on where you're from, they don't know that it is hailing right now.
Pretty sure some of these dents in the hood weren't there before.
This is Jake from State Farm, and I am wearing khakis.
I think I might have left something in my khakis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking over the real estate of my hood, I don't think I see anything that wasn't there before. It might have knocked a little bit of the surface rust off for me, you know, like a little sandblasting, but nothing too bad. There's more metal in the hood of my car than there is an entire new Honda Civic, so I'm good. You ain't lying.
Well, I think that's the update for right now. How about that for an update? I guess we're gonna cruise a few more miles here before we hit the other storm. I think we're gonna hit that coming into Tucumcari here. Maybe about the time we get into town. There's more, it looks like. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as that, so. It's been eventful. See you in a little bit. I got good news and bad news. The good news is it's not hailing. The bad news is it's absolutely pouring again. We're getting close, but we gotta get through this now. Well, day 3. We're in Tucumcari, New Mexico, and we'll be headed to Gallup today, so see what kind of sights and smells we can get into there. Hopefully more sights and less smells. So good turnout. We got a lot of cars out here, a ton of cars out here, so this is pretty cool. Been a pretty fun event so far. Yesterday was a hell of an event with all the weather and everything. So hopefully we don't have that today, but looking forward to it. We'll go out and drones after me and see what we can get into. That's great. Of course, we got a Catalina wine mixer here, part of the yacht club. 68 XL. Looks familiar, that front end. Lieutenant Dan. Of course, the GrizWagon
is really a road warrior, right? I mean, that is the point. You have conquered both of those challenges that are not intentional challenges, but it is just what happens.
Back on the road, just leaving, where are we at? Tucumcari, and we are headed towards Gallup. Pick up a few stops along the way here, do some sightseeing. Not exactly sure what we're going to hit up yet, but we'll find a few places to go here. So I'll come back with an update in a little bit. So far the wagon is doing good. Just cruising along. Transmission leak has not reappeared after fixed up that line situation, so everything's looking pretty good there. So just roll along. This is the Cuero Ghost Town. Pretty neat out here.
Probably get some property here cheap.
All right. Well, we just thought we were done with the rain. We've got a little bit more here. I don't think this is going to last too long though, and I'm not seeing any signs of hail, hopefully. Whole car's doing good. 90 miles from the last fuel stop. We just got a pretty good convoy here going. Where are we? 50 miles or so from Albuquerque. Hey, it's picking up.
I ain't had rain like this in 2 months in Minnesota.
Yeah, we're just cooling along. All right, New Mexico sticker acquired. Starting to get out of control here. All right, well, we got a little bit of a casualty back here. One of us in our convoy here, we're going through a roundabout, getting back on the highway after getting gas and where we're at. somewhere in western New Mexico, and I don't know what happened. Sideswipe with another somebody not in our group, so we're kind of hanging out so they get that resolved and cleared up. Unfortunate deal. I didn't see what happened. I was a couple cars behind around the curve, but I don't think nobody's hurt, but so that's good. But definitely some hurt feelings, that's for sure. It's a nice car too.
It's fine, we have witnesses. We don't need to talk.
She won't even move the car.
Another detour. Man, this has been quite the eventful day. We're getting
Hey,
close.
Rusty, where are you staying tonight?
I don't have a room picked out yet. I was going to ask you the same thing.
At Marriott or Hilton Garden Inn. Hilton Garden Inn.
Oh, you went fancy tonight.
Paid for my points. Worst comes to worst, we can all have a sleepover at my room.
All right, big spoon or little spoon?
Depends on how many we got. I'll be the middle spoon. I don't give a shit.
It's a beautiful place to break down, though.
Every time of year, too. The car is hot, but I'm getting going. Alright, if you need to, pull off. It don't matter. I got all night. Just buy a big sheet of make a gasket. We'll make our own gaskets for that.
We can swing by and get some Flex Seal. If it'll turn a screen door into a boat, surely it'll make a head gasket.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, update. Back on the highway again. We pulled off here. Jesse with the Atomic Era motors having looks like a head gasket issue, and then the muffler fell off, so he got that taken care of. But and we're back on the road, just trying to limp it back right now. Follow him. Head into town, O'Reilly, and see if he can get head gaskets, and then we also need to pick up a fuel pump for Robert. So that's the plan right now. What a day.
Hey, Dennis over here with the Revelation wagon. He's powered by Jesus. He bought him a new hat yesterday, and it looks good on him. I'll tell you what, if I had a head as pretty as yours, I'd wear a hat all the time. He's looking for a hat pin. So if anybody's got a hat pin, they'd like to give my good buddy...
Curb master, you gotta love somebody who drove the bread truck on Poverty Tour. That's pretty cool. Plymouth, the Astro van, the Shaggin' Wagon van, a Mazda. Wait, the Astro van. Let's go back to the Astro van. Side pipes, digging it. We're about 30 minutes into our beautiful journey here across Navajo country, and we had one little minor mishap. Robert's F-250, she finally threw the belt off of it. It's been chewing on it for a while. Pulled over, got that done. It was a quick repair. He had all the stuff to do it already. And we're back on the road, just out here. We're getting into the pine trees now and the beautiful skies, picking up some elevation. It's cooled off. Pretty nice out here. We're just cruising along. GrizWagon's hanging in there. Accidentally put something called economy unleaded gas in this thing. Apparently it's E15. I didn't pay attention to it when I did it, but it seems to be handling it okay. We'll blow through that today. It's only half a tank. We'll burn all that out of it by the end of the day. So far so good. And we'll keep on digging along. All right, got our Canyon de Chile sticker on there. We are official. Stickers are coming around.
he just completely blew the fucking intake. Oh, the air cleaner jumped in.
We tried so hard.
That was 2 seconds
Alright, you
push
just
and play.
stay together.
Oh my god, this dude just blew his CV axles out of this damn thing stuck in the sand. We're in the middle of the damn Navajo reservation in the desert.
Immediately, it wouldn't have fallen off.
Ain't that something? Holy hell.
You have one drive?
He has no drive.
No drive, it's an open diff.
Oh! All right. Well, we'll see you next year. Why did you think that was a good idea, man? All right, let's get this Tercel out of here.
Good luck.
We're just leaving.
Thank you
I
guys.
wish you all the luck in the world with
Whatever you got going on over there.
I would just, you could have some fun with the deuce and put in 4.0 in first and just yank that thing the fuck on the road and then unhook and drive on.
I think we can pull them to 20 miles.
Hey there, little buddy, what you doing? Just lizard stuff? Alright, one more. There it is, Monument Valley. We came, we saw, we bought stuff in the gift shop. On to the next one. We are headed back down the hill here, finished up with Monument Valley. It's right on the border of Arizona, Utah, still on Navajo land here. Pretty cool to see, but yeah, now we're in Utah again. You go like Utah, Arizona, Arizona, Utah. But so far so good, car's doing pretty good. Still, sometimes it's kind of hard to start the crank. You got to key cycle it a few times. When it's really hot, if you don't let it sit, sometimes it's a little hard to start, but other than that, it's fine. Everybody else is having pretty good luck so far running with here, and we're gonna get back on the road here towards Kanab. We still got, I don't know, 3.5 hours to go, a couple 100 miles to knock out to get back. So we gotta start putting some miles down, but it's fun getting to sightsee. This is the one stop I wanted to for sure go see along the way. Check that out, but we're gonna do it. Get back on the highway here and see if we can put down some miles. Oh, we have spotted the Tercel from earlier that tried to do the burnout in the sand, blew the CV axles out of it. There she goes on the flatbed, never to be seen again.
That's Timmy from Iowa.
Off to the crusher. We are getting close. Sun's going down, almost down all the way now. Moving into to Kanab, Utah. Just kind of cruising through the desert here. It's beautiful out here. Thinking how much of a good time we've had on this trip. All the cool people I've got to meet, and all just the crazy adventures it's been already. And we still got, we still got a couple more days of this at least. And having a blast. And, it's been good. Taking a test drive on his potential poverty tour replacement for the Fury. Good morning, everybody. We're back at it. We're running over here to the meetup this morning. It's day 937 or something like that of poverty tour. We're in Kanab, Utah. I'm going over to some kind of trailhead for the meetup this morning, so we'll see. So it'll be interesting. All these rednecks rolling in with cars getting 8 miles to the gallon. All these hikers, Birkenstock hikers over here probably give us a few dirty looks. That's okay. But we're headed over here. We're going to be going up to Moab, Utah today, so I think it's around 300 miles. Should be pretty scenic drive. Another one kind of looping through and across Utah. So let's go check it out, see what's going on. It's pretty out here. If you like rocks, this is the place for you. But anyways, all right. I'll catch up a little bit later with an update. Oh wait, the car. I guess you probably want to know about the car, or maybe you don't. I'll tell you anyways. The car's doing pretty good. I should probably check something under the hood here. It's been a few days. Didn't really drive anywhere too much yesterday, other than I rode with Robert to go up and Jesse got his car, his replacement car. But that was about it. Car's doing good. I need to check oil. It's been leaking a little bit of oil out the drain plug, so I had to top it off already. Transmission's been fine once the transmission leak has been resolved, and just running it straight off the auxiliary cooler. But I don't know, I cleaned it out yesterday, I reorganized it. I mean, I guess that's pretty good if that's your biggest concern. So it'll probably break today now that I said that. I don't know if it's got enough power to hurt itself. But all right, well, we're almost here, so let's go see what's going on. Check this out a little bit, and we'll be back on the road. Well, we're let's see, 56 miles down from leaving the impromptu get-together in Kanab. Pretty quick one this morning. We didn't hang out but just a few minutes. A lot of people getting out early, so didn't get any video or anything there of any of the cars. Pretty much the same people, a few new people. But we're back on the road. Like I said, 56 miles down, going good. It's kind of a pretty big convoy of people here trying to get out earlier to get some miles down. We got a fairly long drive today, and you know, a lot of different things you can stop and see along the way. But the car's doing great. Just cruising along here. We're going up and down these hills. It's doing well. I'm, you know, a little bit surprised. It's kind of gutless and it's a pretty heavy load, but so far so good. Everything seems to be working okay. So, all right, we'll sit back and enjoy the ride. Got something going on here with the wagon. Luckily, we're trying to coast up here.
Having troubles, Rusty?
Yeah, I let off the gas, went to get back in the gas, and it's got nothing. I think it just died. Yeah, I got no gas, dead.
What's that?
Yeah, it lost power. Interesting.
Died?
Just lost power. This stuff's all working, but it's got no interior power, no ignition, no nothing. I feel like it did this one time at home when I tried to turn the key, nothing happened like it. Yeah, no, it's like, it's got voltage, it's got 12.7, but you don't have anything.
You don't have dash or ignition.
No, it just all went.
Headlights, Jim?
You'll probably have that, yeah. Jim supervising. Robert is ruining the resale.
Robert's production, I'm supervising.
Is that going to go in? Yep.
See if I can get it off. I didn't clip it that hard. Yeah, I got it off.
I'm going to put them on this wire and then give it to
Yeah,
you.
exactly. But take a strand or two off there unless it'll fit in. I might have to take a strand or two off. If it fits, it ships. Remember, it's not tight, it's just full.
Lick it and stick it.
You got to lick it.
Before you stick it.
Hang on.
All right, you got a
Get
second
carried
one?
away. Let's put this back together.
Plug it back in. Where's your second one? We'll go ahead and put one on this end too.
Need the strippers.
Oh, I wrecked that one.
Oh, one more.
I can dig in here.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. You're a wonderful person.
First mishap so far, well, sort of mishap from the GrizWagon. She just died going up the hill back there. Conveniently, the GrizWagon knows only to die when there's a scenic turnout, so that worked out well. Just pulled off into the scenic turnout, and by the time I could even hardly get out of the car, we had about 5 people under the hood, and she had already figured it out, and took us about 10 minutes to fix it. The main power harness that runs inside the car, inside the connector, is burnt a little bit, and it was just shorting out and causing loss of power to main power source inside the cabin, which is also for the ignition on the car. All that's tied together. So simple deal, we just bypassed it, just just cut the wires back, routed that one wire, that main power feed, outside of the connector to bypass that bad spot in the connector, and fired it up and off she went. So we're chilling over here right now, kind of getting reorganized, figuring out which one of these many scenic ways we're gonna go. So, but all's good. GrizWagon's still chugging along, doing its thing. So, all right. Where are we at, Robert? Where are we at?
$1 million road, buddy.
$1 million road?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd pay all day for that today.
$1 million road.
My wife would kill me if I did that. She wouldn't
Yeah.
even let me go stand on the cliffs at Interstate State Park in Minnesota.
I just had my knee replaced in November.
Nah, that's some Billy Goat stuff there. I'm out.
That is awesome, man.
He was like this back home in Texas.
Tight curve coming up.
We are headed down the mountain on the $1 Million Highway. I think it's a 14% grade. I don't think I've ever seen that before, that extreme. So we got her geared down, let the transmission do the work, most of the work. And this is really pretty. I hope you can see it. If you ever get the chance to get out here and do this drive, do it. This is the drive between Kanab and Moab, Utah. The scenic route. It's got that covered, that's for sure. We might have to grab second gear. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit second gear. There we go. This is wild.
Leave no gifts for the Audi.
We all have CBs, just I'm sure you've established that by now, but which does make this trip fun because we can talk back and forth and stuff, and let each other know what we're seeing. If anybody's passing us on the right, passing us on the left. Holy cow, look at that. Wow. Man, this is bananas. Holy smokes. What a view. This is crazy. Sorry, this video is going to be a little different. This isn't going to be the typical type of content I do. This is going to be more of just a travel vlog, so you know, it is what it is. I hadn't really had a whole lot to work on. The old wagon, she's been pretty reliable, so really not a lot of content there. So here you go. This is a travel channel now.
Cars parked on the curb. Don't hug the curb too tight.
Nah, just kidding. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled junk here soon enough. This will probably be it for the GrizWagon, though. And I will be sending it down the road. Let somebody else enjoy it. We've brought this thing back to life from the dead, literally left for dead, and put it back on the road. You know, it's in the process of proving that it's a heck of a car, and it's capable of pretty much whatever you want to do. Climb mountains, go across country, take the kids, take the wife, take the whole family on vacation. It'll do it. I've been out this way before. We've been to Zion National Park, been to Bryce Canyon, been to Arches, Canyonlands. I've not been to Coral Reef, but we've been out this way before and seen some stuff. But this is up there. This is crazy. You can probably see behind me some of this too. this is bananas. I mean, this is definitely a bucket list for should be a bucket list for anybody. We just went over a summit here. We stopped for some lunch. It's pretty good. The Burr Cafe in Boulder, Utah. Check that out if you're through there. It's a good little cafe. Had the French dip. Definitely recommend that. And we've kind of went over the summit here now. We had a little bit of difficulty. A couple of the guys, little fuel starvation issues up there at 9,600 feet with the carbureted cars. So we got over it though. Thought we were gonna have to flat tow Ryan here, but got it going and got over the top, and now we're kind of cruising and coasting our way back down the bottom of the mountain, well, lower on the mountain, and continue on to Moab. But so far everything's good. The GrizWagon is just trucking along. I did back into a plastic pole, didn't hurt anything except the pole. Didn't hurt the wagon. So we're still rolling on. Jim's up there, Robert's behind me, we're just cruising. Well, we are rolling into Moab, almost there, and got to get parked here and of course find a hotel because, you know, I don't plan ahead. So I haven't done any of that. So we'll work on that here soon, but the GrizWagon has made it. I don't know how many miles we are. I got to go back and see if I can figure out where we started with. We're reading 87,088 on the odometer now. It's probably, I don't know, we got to be knocking on 2,000 miles, give or take. Something along those lines, but I would say we've successfully made it to Moab. So pretty good day, very beautiful day, a lot of very scenic driving, and a lot of fun. So all right, I think that's probably it for today, unless something else exciting happens. I'll let you know, but that's probably going to be it. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna see if I can find a place to stay. Well, good morning everybody. It is that time. It is day 942 of Poverty Tour, and it's time for me to head home. Second day in Moab. You know, there's a lot of stuff still going to be going on today, guys, going out and about doing stuff, but I need to get home to my family. It is that time, so I kind of made the choice. It's either gonna be cut a day off here at the end to go to Joplin to be there for the beginning, or cut that day off in the beginning to be here an extra day at the end. So I chose to go to Joplin to be able to make all the stops here. They are going on to Denver. It's just kind of a party deal, so it's not, you know, I think the GrizWagon has proven enough by making it this far from San Antonio all the way to Kanab and Moab, Utah, and now it's time to see if we can make it back home. I think it's 1,076 miles, something like 16 and a half hours, give or take. So we'll start doing that today, see how far I get today. Maybe I get ambitious and make it all the way, maybe not. I'll probably sleep in a truck stop somewhere. That's okay. But it's time to get home, see the wife, see the kiddo, check on everybody, see the cats. And it's been a lot of fun. Met a lot of cool people, made some friends, so always good. Get to, you know, network with a lot of people that are in this YouTube world too, so that's been cool. Kind of get to see what their day-to-day, or not day-to-day, but kind of get to see what that looks like on their end for some of the bigger guys. So, but that's it. I'm gonna get this rig on the road. It is was it 5:20 in the morning, so we'll be driving in the dark here through the desert for a while, but won't be long. Sun will be up, and it's a new day. And let's see if we can put some miles down. See you guys in a little bit, another update. Hole in the rock. What do we suppose that is? Besides a big hole in the rock. Stargate, Captain's Log, rural road, nothing out here, middle of New Mexico, not exactly sure where. It's pretty though. Stay on this for a little while, I guess. We're getting close to fuel stop here. Gone 192 miles since we left Moab. It's going okay so far, other than I have to pee. But other than that, it's going okay. Just listen to my audiobook at the recommendation of Jim and Pam. For reference, if you'd like to know which one I am listening to. Let's see, what do we got? What's the name of this thing? The Stranger Beside Me by Anne Rule, which is the story of Ted Bundy. Figured I'd give that a listen. It's like 16 hours long, so I figured it's perfect for this drive. And there's no chance I'll ever read that book because I don't read books. So we're doing that, and we're cruising along. Find a gas station here soon, and just enjoying the scenery, dodging these little chipmunk things. But everything seems to be okay so far with the car, and we'll fill it up, see what kind of mileage we get, check everything, and I'll be back with an update here in a little bit. Somewhere in the middle of, where are we at? New Mexico, outside, I think Navajo Reservation a little ways. Man, that window's dirty, so I'm gonna clean those bugs. Latest update, we're in Vaughn, New Mexico, which is somewhere between Albuquerque and Roswell, out here in the middle of the desert. We're at Allsup's again. This is the one in Oklahoma, so we're going back with the Chimney Burrito again. It's pretty good, so we'll give that another shot this time. What else? Everything looks good under the hood. We got no leaks, nothing going on there. Gas mileage, almost 20.8 this round. So I would have pushed it a little bit further, thinking about 230 miles this time. We had more than a quarter tank left, but there is not much out here for much of anything. And I don't know that the next gas station isn't until Roswell, which is like another 80, 90 miles. So I don't know that that would have been tight. That would have got sketchy. That's really what's going on so far, or this afternoon. I think about 460 something miles in, and we've got a little over 600 to go, so getting close to halfway. Everybody loves the GrizWagon. Everybody wants the GrizWagon. The ladies love it. The guys are jealous. If you want it, you can reach out to me at info@fixinrusty.com, and you could become the proud new owner if the price is right. I mean, fly in, I'll pick you up, drive it home. It's that simple. All right, chimichanga time, and let's get back on the road. Another 100 miles, 106 miles down. Burritos were good. We are, let's see where I'm at. I'm going through, well, pretty much all the way through Roswell, New Mexico. I was gonna stop and take a picture with the alien sign, but there was a cop. I couldn't get it over fast enough, and I just decided I would just keep on trucking. I'm ready to get home. It's been a long day, and I'm like barely halfway home, so just kept going. I don't see any aliens out here. Been keeping an eye open. Nothing yet. Nothing got probed, no abductions, anything like that. So I think we're all good there. I'm just going to keep on heading out into the middle of nowhere, well, we're already in the middle of nowhere. We're going to continue further into the middle of nowhere, into middle of nowhere, Texas, from middle of nowhere, New Mexico. And for those of you that have never been out here, this is what you get. A whole lot of nothing. But it is slightly greener here than it has been most of the drive through New Mexico. And New Mexico is not my favorite place in the world, I'll be the first to admit. It is pretty in the northern parts where you have all the prehistoric ocean and rock structures and all that. But man, you start getting Albuquerque and south, there's not a whole lot of nothing. And just not my idea of a good time. Oh, we get windmills. We'll run into wind farms here before too long, so that's exciting. I think I have seen every rock in the United States of America this week. I think I saw them all. Well, we just crossed state line into Texas from New Mexico. The roads got better, the sky got bluer, the clouds got fluffier. That's how you know you're getting close to home. Captain's log 34, still on the road, Sterling City, Texas. Just got off the phone with the wife and the kiddo, FaceTime, and my mom, who's headed back home tonight on the aeroplane. So everybody's good there. And oh yeah, just went through Big Spring, Texas not that long ago, and was on the phone with them. Kind of fitting for this being Poverty Tour, or the trip home from Poverty Tour. Big Spring is where the Holy Goat came from originally, so that's fun. Didn't really get to go through town or anything, but just kind of flew through on the highway there. So kind of interesting. That's the way the route took me back home. So hey, another Dairy Queen. Cops in line there. Okay, last stop of the night, hopefully. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to get this over with. Oh, what a day. Let's see, 204 more miles, 10.8 something, 18-19 a gallon, ballpark. 145 miles to go to get home. So this is the last run. Let's get this deal knocked out. This has been a long, exhausting day. So 145 to go. So I'm about 930 miles in, something like that. We're gonna end up about 1,070 or so when it's all done. So we're getting close, Finish this up, and let's go ahead and get going, so I can go home and go to bed. Well, we're back home, as you can see, in the GrizWagon. It's the next morning. I didn't film anything last night. It was late when I got home. I was tired. I was windows down, volume up, trying to stay awake that last hour. I rolled in about midnight last night, which isn't too bad, but when you've been up since 5 in the morning and on the road since 6 in the morning, 18 hours and almost 1,100 miles is one day, is a long day of driving. So, but the GrizWagon did great. It kicked ass the whole time, just a couple minor things, but really, considering I hadn't put more than 150 miles on this car since I got it running and driving again, and just stick it on the highway and see what it'll do, I think it did pretty good. So this will be going on to a new home. We'll get this thing cleaned up, get the oil changed on it, and get it listed for sale. And see if somebody else wants to have some fun with it. Maybe make some memories with it, take it on a trip. As you can see, we did a lot with it here. Got quite a few things on here. I didn't get the Moab sticker, but other than that, I think I got everything else. But I think that's going to do it. I'm on the social medias. I'm on the Facebook, the Instagram, working on the TikTok. So y'all go in there and follow me on there. I'm trying to grow that thing. It's kind of pathetic right now. I don't push it very hard, so I'm trying to grow that. I need to. But anyways, I think that's going to do it. I'll see you on the next one.